Y'all, I have had a hell of a day. Whoo, girl. It'd have been a lot. I'm gonna talk about it probably in another video. On top of all that, this is my second time uploading this video. The first time I uploaded the video, I got a copyright claim. Because y'all know I told y'all I watch my RuPaul's Drag Race on Amazon Prime, and I usually show y'all clips or whatever. Y'all, I'm a Fat Albert sweater. Yes, I usually show y'all clips or whatever from the show, and I guess that's why it's copyrighted or whatever because of that. So I got to stop showing the clips and just do like I do my other shows and just write down the tea and talk about it. So that's what I'm gonna do. Okay. RuPaul's Drag Race, how did it begin? So y'all know that Monique and Latrice is back. Y'all know they tried to play us a little bit last week. With Monique could possibly not come back because they saved Latrice first. And then turned around and said, "Okay, well, we're gonna save you too now." So to save Monique, I will say this: they both equally deserve to stay there. I'll say that. What a gag it would have been if Latrice would have stayed and not Monique, right? If I had to be nitpicky and pick one that did better than the other one slightly, I would say probably Monique, but they showed more of Latrice's performance. So most people would say Latrice because we got to actually see Latrice more. It's just in my humble opinion, whatever. So, anyway, all the girls are sitting down, talking, and, Latrice is happy now, and, it's funny, both Latrice and Monique are throwing shade at one another in the confessionals, saying, "Oh, she's back," and all this kind of stuff. I'm just like, child. Hell, as long as I was safe, I could give a damn about who else was still there. Child, shoot. You know how hard All Stars is, I can imagine. Like, crazy. So, all the girls are sitting down, and Latrice is saying, I'm not going anywhere no time soon, all this kind of stuff. Side note, Latrice I've been hearing some talk about Latrice and her like getting into it with fans of Drag Race, and they're calling her out about her attitude and all that kind of stuff. Latrice is way more experienced than me in most areas, in probably every area. She's I've been through a lot more things than I have in my life, and she's obviously older than me, so all that comes into play. But for me, I feel like when you're on a certain level, when you're on a platform, when you're a reality star, celebrity, whatever, when it comes to like negative comments and stuff, you going back and forth with people is never gonna go well. You're never gonna win. All you're doing is just giving those people more followers. What I would have did in this situation was just put up one big long post, tweet out one big long post or Instagram, whatever, left it up there for 2 weeks or however long the show is gonna be, and just gave very general moments and talked about it, and that was it. Or maybe did one Instagram live video about it, and that was it. I wouldn't keep going back and forth with people like no. That is draining. It gets you down. It gets you upset. It irritates you. Get your blood pressure up. And no, people see what they want to see, and people are gonna believe what they want to believe, regardless. You can sit up here and be 100% right, but people are still gonna believe what they want to believe. So what is the point? So I just heard it. Even Chad Michaels had to get into it, child. Because Latrice Royale, according to her, she doesn't consider RuPaul's Drag Race the All Stars the first one, because she said it was a shoddy situation and all this kind of stuff. I'm just like, well, sis, regardless of how shoddy it was or raggedy or whatever, it happened. You were on it. We saw you. And there would be no drag part. If it wasn't for RuPaul's Drag Race All Stars 1, there would be no 2, 3, and 4. So, I mean, it is what it is. What else is going on Drag Race news? Shea Coulee and Eureka got into it. Look, Eureka, she posted on Martin Luther King's birthday, and she pretty much, to sum it up, she pretty much made the post about her. And, Eureka's always jumping into controversial things, especially about race. It's almost like she goes out of her way to try to make herself not seem like she's racist and all that. And it's just like, Eureka, if you just shut up and just be quiet and just do your thing, don't nobody even be thinking about shit. It be you. It's just constantly. And Shea Coulee, she's friends with her, but she, read her down. And, it's just, stop it. If you don't get something, if you don't understand something, just sit back and pay attention. Okay? If you wanna be somebody, if you wanna go somewhere, you better wake up and pay attention. Pay attention, okay? That's how people, we have 2 ears and 1 mouth for a reason. We're supposed to listen more than we talk. Shut up and listen. Ask questions. So anyway. So that whole thing happened, and whoop to whoop, then we back. Okay. So, they were talking about that, and then, they were talking about the jinx of the girls who's brought back from a season. Then they end up coming back and end up doing, terribly. And, so that very much so definitely happens. A lot of times girls who, end up getting brought back, they end up getting sent right the hell back home. But that wasn't this case, darling. We're dealing with a different type of broad. What else is going on? Valentina, she's still in this fantasy world, and Latrice Royale, she was just, telling the people that she's not going home. No way, no how. And Valentina cut her off and was just like, thank you, Latrice. I would like to say that I'm fierce too. I'm here for this. What nobody even talk about, man. It was so funny. And, she was just like, 2 girls tried to send me home last week because Monet and Manila pulled Valentina's name as the person that's going to go home last week. Just strictly based off the fact that she's been in the bottom more than the other girl who she was against. Who she was up with for elimination. And, Latrice is just like, so do you feel some kind of way about that? Valentina was just like, me getting sent home don't work with my fantasy. I hollered. And everybody else did too. Funny. Okay, so we get to the actual challenge. RuPaul came in there and told the girls that they're going to be making their own club. From the name of the club, the design of the club, what they're going to be doing at the club, describing the club, the whole thing. Making a club. I was like, okay, that's cool. So the girls was put off in groups as a surprise welcome back gift. Latrice Royale, she got to pick the girls that are going to be in the groups. She paired Monet and Monique together. She paired Valentina and Naomi together. Valentina very much so wanted Trinity, but she put Trinity with Manila. And then RuPaul was just like, well, you get to pick whatever group you want to be a part of, because it was going to be uneven. And Latrice, she ended up picking, of course, her good Judies, especially Manila, and Trinity. Monet talking about, we worked so good last time, and she just rolled her eyes, Latrice. I was just like, child. Latrice still salty, but it's okay. So, we get to the whole workstation. Valentina, she's living in her fantasy. and she's doing her whole thing, and Naomi's never worked with Valentina, but everybody know that Valentina is out there, darling. Do you see her? And so she was given that, and Naomi, she very much so. You could tell that Naomi just wanted to get down to business. I'm very much so that way too, especially if it's something that I'm passionate about. I don't have a lot of time for playing. I want to get it done and get it quick so I can sit down somewhere and do nothing. So let me get my work done out the way. The things are my responsibilities. And so then I can just luxuriate, darling, and enjoy myself and do the thing that all of us want to do. Just chill out, have fun, act silly, and be queens. But you want to play all day. So, Monet and Monique, they was getting their ideas boom, boom, boom down. They're really good friends, so they very much so feed off each other. What else is going on? Manila, Trinity, and Latrice. Dream team, you would think. All powerful queens, all strong, all talented, all seasoned like tilapia. Yeah, all good. A plus. However, when you have people who kind of have egos and know it all and have done it all, but can back it up, it's true. There's nobody really to like lean back and just accept certain roles and just accept the fact that they may not be in charge like they used to be, and so it's just a whole ego thing, and everybody has ideas, everybody knows everything, everybody wants their contribution shown. So it's very much so just the ego thing, pretty much. So the girls get to actually painting their set for the club. I was like, damn. Monique said the same thing. I was thinking, where's the budget? I was like, I'm serious. Like, my God. Girls got the paint. Valentina had on heels and just some drawers and a sweater. And was on Naomi's shoulders painting. I screamed. Everybody had to wear schmucks and one piece paint, outfits. They got, obviously, one size fits all because Latrice could not fit in hers. And I thought that was a little shade. That would annoy me because I'm a bigger person, too. I'm not tall. I'm like 5'7", 5'8". But I'm not, as tall as Latrice. And not as big as Latrice is. Quite as big as Latrice. However, I know probably that one piece would not fit me either. And the fact that y'all knew that Latrice was a big girl, yet y'all came in there with them stupid one size fits all thing. That's like with hats, one size fit all. No, it don't. Hats rarely fit on my head, especially when I had long hair, which I'm thinking about growing out again. I don't know. Y'all tell me in the comments. But yeah, that one size fits all thing. That's a lie. That's a dirty lie. So yeah, I was just like, y'all couldn't get sis size, or you couldn't find her size. Just have her to put on something, whatever. She's squeezing in there, can't move, she can't move. So how can she paint? I was just like, Lord Jesus, squoze up. It was stupid. So anyway, what else happened? So we have the Hive, which is honeybee inspired, with Latrice team. All the girls did good. Manila had a moment where she was trying to take over, and Manila was just extra confident in this particular setting, and you could tell she was very much so like, look at me, look at me, look at me. And when it's just like, Manila, we see you. Like, see, that's the issue when you have such strong girls on one team. What else happened? And, Trinity, she had this whole little speaking role where she was talking to the audience and stuff. It was cute. Oh, the two guest stars on the episode was Rita Ora and Miss Varsh, the club queen. One of the people who, discovered RuPaul and everything. So, yeah, so, it was cute. We have Club, what's it called? Club 96. Club 96 was with Naomi and Valentina. They both look beautiful, but those are the beauty queens of this season. They always look good, That don't mean much, in terms of that it's going to work all the time just because of how you look. But it definitely was compared to the other two teams, it was a flop. It wasn't bad, but compared to everybody else, it was a flop. And since it's all stars, and since they are getting more nitpicky about things, because it's down to the find a few girls, you gotta do what you gotta do. You can go home for a shoe buckle. So they have their thing, and it was very 90s, very like Girls Gone Wild inspired. I was here for it. Top model divas moment. But you can tell they did not have a lot of time to think about everything that was going on. It was very much so just thrown together, you could tell. That's not necessarily a good thing, ever. But we found out a little later on that Naomi was doing a lot of the work. Valentina was in that fantasy mess and not doing what she was supposed to be doing. I was like, Lord have mercy, Jesus. So that happened, and then we could just scoot on over to Monet and Monique. They had this extraterrestrial alien theme situation, because they're good friends and they know each other. They can feed off each other, make it funny. Very entertaining, very funny, those two together. And I really like Monique's look. Monique can get away with those weird, interesting, odd type of situations. We get to the runway. I absolutely hated RuPaul's hair and her outfit. And next week, looking at the scenes, I'm going to hate that hair too. I don't know what's going on with RuPaul's styling this season, but I do not like it. Every wig looks like a wig, and it's a hard wig. I don't really care for a lot of her makeup sometimes. I don't know why they're trying to paint RuPaul harder or what. I don't know. It's like they're trying to make RuPaul a rocker, a biker chick. I don't know. It's not working. It's not working. It's a chop down. Okay, we get to the looks. The runway category is plastic realness or whatever. So something, plastic or plastic like or plastic inspired. Trinity's look was fierce. It was literally like gum, like plastic gum. Naomi's look, she had discs all over her. It was plastic, but I really didn't understand it. Yellow coat, yellow hair. She always looks good, but it just didn't make any sense. Who else we got? Monet. Monet looked great. I'm a little tired though of the like leotard type of look that Monet always gives. But she looked great. She looked great. I liked her hair, makeup. Monique was trying to give Josephine Baker, but similar to what exactly what Michelle Visage said. She said, "You're giving me no Josephine Baker." I screamed. I was like, "No, Michelle, no." Who else we got? Latrice came out here in this bubble, beautiful ensemble, darling. That's gonna be the picture that I'm gonna use as my photo. But yeah, it was a thumbnail. That's what it's called. It was everything. It was everything. She looked fierce and amazing. Latrice was the best look for sure. Valentina came out there like a Barbie doll. Gorge. And who am I missing? Oh, no. Manila. She was dressed as a fruit basket, like the the fruit from the fruit plastic all around it. Creative, very creative. Y'all, I don't know who's gonna win at this point. This show, they get to the critiques, the girls critiqued, and Valentina giving a little clap back at Michelle Visage. It was funny. Yeah. They had their whole little thing. Who ended up being the top two was Latrice and Trinity. Manila could have sworn she was gonna get it. Went backstage and Trinity actually gave Manila one of her prizes. Said that she helped a lot. But they told Manila to calm down and you don't have to try to outshine people so much. I was like, ooh, true. The bottom two girls was Naomi and Valentina, which is what I expected. It hurt though. So I like both of them. Naomi, she was feeling it. Naomi has been consistently safe, but she's never won a challenge. Valentina has won challenges, but this makes her third time being in the bottom two. Trinity, Valentina's my really good friend. I love her. I don't know why, because Valentina done showed you her ass I don't know how many times. But okay. And the more I started to look at Trinity's hair and makeup, the more I didn't like it. But it's just whatever. Naomi was saying that she don't really have the same relationship with these girls. Naomi is very close to Monet and Monique. She's not as close to like the Latrices, the Gia Guns, the Jasmines, the Manilas, the Trinity. She's not close to those girls like that. Or at least it don't seem like it. So they did their, deliberation and thing. Trinity basically was just like, Valentina, I want to keep you because you're my good friend. I don't want to keep Naomi, but I'm about being fair. She said that Naomi said that she was doing most of the work. Valentina said that she did a great job, and Valentina was fair. And Valentina said, just follow your heart and do what you feel is best. Just do you, Got down to the lip sync. They lip synced off this weird song. Trinity was dressed as an old woman, and I didn't like Latrice's lip sync look, and it was just a stupid song. It was, I don't know. I'm sure it was a hit whenever it was a hit, but it's not my favorite type of song, and yeah, I didn't get it. The lip sync was awful and pointless. They ended up giving it to Latrice. Latrice hooping and hollering and crying. She sent Valentina home. I was very upset about that. But in good Valentina form, she said, not for nothing, but at least I'm going home in a crown. I was like, yes, sis, yes. Valentina gonna be alright. She has a lot of talents. I love Valentina. So the entertaining girls, for the most part, on the show is gone. It's getting ready to get real serious now. So yeah, we gonna see. I was definitely expecting Valentina though to be in at least the top 4, for sure. But hey, it's just not how things shook out this time. I don't know who's gonna win. Everybody's saying Manila's gonna take the cake, but I don't know because I wasn't really expecting Valentina to leave this early. So we gonna see. As of right now, I'm gonna say the top 3 is gonna be top 3. I'm gonna say is gonna be Manila, Trinity. I'm gonna say Manila, Trinity, and Latrice is the top 3. That's what I'm saying so far. But obviously, what the hell do I know, child? With that said, I'm Mr. Chalake. Mr. Chalaki on Google Plus. Follow me at It's Kingsware on Instagram and Twitter, at It's Kingsware89 on Snapchat, Chase King on Facebook, Mr. Chalaki on Cash App and PayPal. Run me my money or run me my fade. Run me my money the way I get paid. Like, comment, subscribe, click the notification bell, share, comment. And I'll see you guys later, darling. Bye.